Accused of being lazy. My wife's weaponized incompetence claim my 25-year-old female wife, 27-year-old female, accused me of weaponized incompetence. Before saying anything else, I want to emphasize that I 100% do my fair share of housework. Like in any long-term relationship, there are phases where one partner does more of the work and phases where the other takes over, depending on what's going on in our lives. Right now, I'm the one needing a bit of help, as I work full-time as a teacher and have a part-time job that will turn into 50-hour weeks when I'm off school for the summer. This new role has me in charge of a staff of about 20 people, which is the first time I've had that much responsibility. To make things more complicated, I've been experiencing increased mood episodes with my mental health condition and adjusting to a new medication dose. Despite this, I feel like I'm doing just under half of the housework. Partner works 36 hours per week, and between both jobs, I'm working around 55 to 60 hours. So, here's the situation that prompted her accusation. Last night, after a 12-hour day and a fast food dinner between gigs, I decided to make a second dinner for myself before bed when my wife was asleep. The kitchen was already messy from both of us using it without cleaning up. I used a pan to make scrambled eggs, but I left the pan on the stove without wiping it off. We reuse this pan to save on dishes and have done so many times before. My first offense, as far as she's concerned, was that I didn't clean up after myself immediately. Second, my wife had left a dirty plate and fork next to the sink. Assuming they needed washing, I put them in the other side of the sink along with my own dishware. However, this is where things got misinterpreted. I hadn't noticed she'd left it out for her breakfast that morning. It was only the first time in 4 years she'd done so. She brought up her concerns. I apologized and accepted responsibility for being a bit lazy after my long day. But then she kept going, mentioning how I often leave things as I found them, which isn't entirely accurate since we both know that's not true. She also mentioned weaponized incompetence, implying that I'm doing it on purpose to make her frustrated. I assured her that was never the case. My intention wasn't to appear helpless or try to get out of doing chores. I even pointed out how there are times when she leaves messes, and I clean them up without complaining because I care about her. However, this time around, it seemed like a big deal. In fact, after apologizing multiple times, she told me straight up to stop cleaning up after her and leave things as I found them. If that's what competence means to her. So, then I'm willing to follow those rules. Today, I wanted to do laundry, but apparently I was supposed to leave everything as it was and not take care of her messes. So, I washed my own clothes and put hers back in the washer when I finished. I also separated our clothes in the hamper, and now she'll have a separate laundry area for herself, no more grabbing her dishes or cleaning up after her without her asking. I'm frustrated, to say the least. It's ridiculous that we're fighting over chores like roommates rather than partners. If she wants me to stop helping her altogether because of one misinterpreted plate in the sink, then I'll be happy to oblige. I'll be competent by her standards, whatever that means.